Hello everybody, welcome to or back to my channel. Today we're going to see how long I wear this because it is warm. It's raining outside. I have the window open over there. We'll step back a little bit because it's raining and a little windy and I want the vibes. But also I decided let's not wear a BTS shirt. Let's wear a sweater, and not even a sweater, a turtleneck, and I'm warm. So we'll see how long this lasts. But today I thought we would just take a step back a little bit and review my progress on HRCYED 2.0. These stats are for July, August, September, and most of October. It is almost the last week of October as I film this. I did decide not to do a TBR for October because I realized I was not reading all of the books that I was hitting on the TBRs that I've done so far this year, and I wanted to catch up. So we're just going to do a progress report. In full disclosure, as I'm filming this, I am not 100% sure if I can figure out how to get a stats screen up here. So if I can, I'll show it somewhere. And if I can't, oh well, let's get into it. July was the first month of HRCYED, obviously. And I did the TBR game, which was Cozy, I never remember it, Cozy Cafe. Super cute and I love it. But that July TBR was also for the TBR game prompt that I did. So let's recap the books that I got. It was these, plus one that I don't own. Played the game, and the first prompt was a book with food on the cover. So I picked this one. And then I realized I had already read this one. So we replaced it with this one. Haven't read it yet. I hope to in the next week so I can close out the prompt altogether. Next was a book with 6 words in the title, and I chose My Government Means to Kill Me by Rashid Newson. It was okay. Wasn't really my jam, but that's all right. Next, Heart of the Sun Warrior, which was for a yellow cover. It's very yellow. I enjoyed it. Oh man, listen, this tear in the back is getting worse and worse. I really just need to put this book away. And then I got memoir, and I chose, I don't know if I can say this without getting like in trouble. It was this one. I also used this one for the secret prompt of the month, which was read a book outside. I was able to triple this one, which I also use for disability rep. I will try my best to like recap all the prompts and stuff I've used so far, but there's this one. Then I also read Emily Henry's Happy Place because it was the Goodreads best of 2023. Did not enjoy it at all. I said what I said. So far for July, I only have one book left to read for that month, and I can close out the TBR game prompt. So hopefully by the end of October, I will have it finished. Hopefully, I don't know. I've got a lot of things that I want to do in this last week of October, so we will see. Oh wait, I also did my 24-hour reading challenge in July, where I read all of the True Beauty graphic novels up to publication for English. Counted the last True Beauty for the May new release because we have 60 days to read it. So I did that. Huzzah! Okay, now we're in August, where I have these books plus 2 more. This one I read for the new release. I enjoyed it, not as much as the first two, so that's kind of sad, but I still enjoyed it. Audiobook is the way to go with this one because you just get the banter. Like, it makes it more fun for me. I feel like, I don't know, like, I want to think that if I read this physically I would also enjoy it, but I just really enjoy the audiobook, so yay me. Then I got the vampire prompt. I haven't read this yet. This is another one I need to finish, and I really want to read this month. I'm gonna have to make time for this. Again, this one was gifted and I haven't read it yet, and I feel horrible, so I really need to read it. I'm sorry, my friend, I'm sorry. I will read this. I will, I promise. Let's see, what is this prompt for? This prompt was for a light blue cover. So I chose Isabel Allende, A Long Petal of the Sea. Did not enjoy this. It just isn't for me. I picked it up originally when it first came out because I'm intrigued by Isabel Allende. I feel like I've read one of her books and really enjoyed it a long time ago. And this was about the Spanish Civil War, and I am intrigued by the Spanish Civil War. One of my favorite books is, I'm going to say it wrong. I just said it's one of my favorite books and I'm not going to be able to say the title right, but it's like The Fountain of Silence, I think. This was okay. Like, it was a little boring. I'm sorry, it was a little boring because it was just very like July 1941, September 1942, and it was very chronological. Okay, that makes sense, but it just, the stories just, I did not connect with them. So this is going to actually be an unhaul. Wasn't my favorite, but it will be someone else's. I feel like I'm standing way too close to the camera. Okay, I'll back up a little. I'll back up. It's because I can't really see, so I keep creeping up. It's fine. The next prompt I got was farm animals and the continents Africa. So for the farm animal, I chose Animal Farm by George Orwell. That was a trip. I had not read it before. I can see why, but it was a trip, and I'm so sorry the camera died, or the battery died. We're back in business though. So the next book I read, okay, I think I was at the continents, Africa, and I read Girl with a Louding Voice. It was very good. I was nervous going into it. It is definitely intense. It was hard to read at times. I did listen to the audio, which I think for me made a world of difference, because the narrator is chef's kiss, so good. It was very gut-wrenching. It was heartbreaking. It was really difficult to read. Underneath, the character just goes through more than any person should ever go through, and she went through it as a young girl, 14. I gave it 5 stars. It was a very surprise. I was surprised. I was surprised that I enjoyed it as much as I did. Enjoy, you know what I mean by saying enjoy, I hope. It was good. It was hard, but it was good. I don't think I'll ever reread it, because it's not one that I'm like, I had a great time. I was really able to escape with that one. No, you can't escape with that one. It's heavy. Just know that. But it was good. Also, in August, I also reread the first 2 Assistant to the Villain books as a reread to prepare for Accomplice. I'm glad I did that. And then there was a secret prompt in August to read a punny title. I read Matcha Made in Heaven. It was cute. I think if I need another punny title, I'll go to the 2nd volume. If I'm bored, I'll go to the 2nd volume. It's not a manga that it didn't like catch my attention so much that I'm like, ooh, I want to read this. It didn't do that. But it was okay. Now, on to September. All right, there's a lot happening in September. So let's put these ones down. All right, I got Read a Translated Book. I chose this one by the bookmark. You can tell I have not finished it yet, but I do think it'll be a quick read. So I think, well, I mean, if I pick it up again, well, not if, when I pick it up again, it'll be a quick read. I just stopped because we're doing crafting this month, and I don't have this on audio, so it's paused. But I will pick this back up again. Once I do, I think it'll be a quick read and we'll be fine. I enjoyed the first, sorry, there's like things floating in the air over here. Anyway, I enjoyed it so far. Next one, Iron Widow. I am almost finished with this at the time of filming. This I picked for Through the Years. So this was a 2021 release. This is what I picked it for. I'm also going to use it for our polyamory. I am loving this book. This is so good. I didn't know what to expect. I don't really like mechs and stuff. I don't like that kind of, I don't really care for it. This is so good. The main character, very feminist, I guess. She's just out to destroy the patriarchy. It is a reimagining of China's only empress. Don't remember her name. Wu, something Wu. It might actually be the character's name, Zitong Wu. If you haven't read it, I really think you should. If you like sci-fi, if you like girls who just don't give an F, girls who are willing to fight, I should be done with this today. Next one was for BIPOC author. I chose Tempest of Tea by by this queen, which really worked out in my favor because the sequel, Steeping of Blood, came out in September and I used that as my new release. Both books, divine. So good. This is basically a heist with vampires. The vampire part of it you would think would be more prominent. Like, you didn't really see the vampires being vampire-y, but that's all right. The main character, what's her name? Arthi, is very interesting. The main male character, Jin, is fun and delightful. If she is not an army, she is messing with us, because there is a line in here, and I did film this in a vlog, but I don't remember which vlog I filmed it for, so we'll see. But there's a line in here. He says, remember, his name is Jin, which, for those of you who don't know, is a member of BTS. What will it take to get some respect around here, huh? A group of us getting together and singing about self-love and butter? Smooth like butter. Yes, that is what you need to do. Slay. And the cover is BTS coded. How can I not love it? It was fun. It was a lot of fun. The sequel, A Steeping in Blood, also fun. Not as good as this one, so I'm glad it was a duology. I think we're good with this one. Why she has to make us cry, I don't know, but great. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. This was a continent read for Europe. Love and Luck. It's set in Ireland. Sorry, I'm again real close because I cannot see. I have not read this yet. Are we surprised? We shouldn't be, because quite frankly, I do not like romance books. I do not like them. I think most of them are stupid. Mostly because I don't like these tropes. Love at first sight, dumb. Unless you're going to give me some real slow burn, give me that like angst, that tension, like, okay, where like one person fell in love and the other one's just catching up. I like that. I don't like the miscommunication trope that happens in Act 3. It happens almost all the time and it pisses me off. Like, hey, if you had just communicated, none of this would be happening. So there's that. I also don't enjoy smut. I haven't read it yet. I need to, because if I don't read this, I'm gonna just have to unhaul it because it's been on my shelf forever. I don't even know when this came out. 2018. Yikes. Now for the books that I don't actually own. Okay, this one was, oh, I just dropped one. Okay. This one was a quote that, the quote that I'm doing is, I'm trying very hard not to connect with people right now, said by David Rose. And the word I got was right. So I read Mistletoe and Mr. Right. Hated it. Hate is such a strong word. I just strongly disliked it. I didn't feel the connection with the two main characters that you're supposed to be feeling the romantic connection with. It was giving Netflix Christmas movie, Christmas Inheritance. I actually enjoy that movie. It's not the finest piece of art, but we watch it every year because you can sit through it. I could not sit through this book again. Oh Lord. And it's supposed to be Moose Springs in Alaska. I didn't really get a lot of Alaska vibes. It was just snowing, so that was unfortunate. And then there's this moose who's going around, like, you know, destroying decorations and stuff, and we're all trying to catch this moose, but no one sees the moose. It's a thing. Anyways, and then the last one was Disability Rep. So I chose The Storm Runner by J.C. Cervantes, which is a Rick Riordan Presents, the first book in the Storm Runner series. I enjoyed the book. I really liked the narrator. I don't think I could sit through the book. It is middle grade, and I think if I physically read it, it would definitely read middle grade. And sometimes I can get through it, and sometimes I struggle. I think I probably would have struggled if I physically read it. I am old, y'all. I'm in my late 40s. Like, I'm old, okay? So, I guess I'm in my mid 40s. Anyway, I'm in my mid 40s. I'm old. So some middle grade I can totally jive with, because sometimes I feel like I still am a teenager. His disability is leg discrepancy. He has a limp, he walks with a cane. Here's the thing, is I just scratched my ear on camera and I'm not gonna refilm that. When he had to do difficult things, the author found a way to miraculously mask or cover or get rid of the ailment. And I was sitting there like, well, wouldn't that be nice if we could just go and all of our ailments and illnesses and all that stuff would just magically go away whenever we wanted, whenever we needed. And so I am considering not counting it for that prompt, but I did read it. It's tentatively there. I'm gonna see if I can't find something a little better that I'll like to read. In September, I also was supposed to read Not Here to Be Liked because it was the ebook, and I'm also going to use it for the quote for the word not. Haven't read it yet because I have to sit down and read it, and this is crafting month, so probably we'll do that in November. Actually, I should do that in November. I also read Vera Wong for the secret prompt, which was read a book with somebody's full name. And I love Vera Wong, but I had realized I didn't actually finish the first book. I had stopped. Why? I don't know. I went to grab my physical copy and I was like, what? The bookmark is still in here and it's not even halfway through. So I'm telling everybody to read this book. I'm like, I love Vera Wong. It's so good. Girl had not even finished the first book. I'm a scam. So I read it and it was obviously amazing. I love Vera Wong. I love the little family that she created. I love oh gosh, I love it so much. So I am gonna read the second one. I have to decide which book is gonna be my next one after Iron Widow. That one might be it. So I have a lot of work in progress. Shouldn't be shocked by that. I've only really officially completed one prompt, 24-hour reading challenge. I haven't submitted it yet, but it's done. It's in the books, it's cooked, it's done. I am one book away from the TBR challenge, so that's delightful. And then I'm not sure, like I am definitely going about HRCYED with a TBR game, kind of just reading whatever. I think I'm gonna keep on keeping on. There are some people who are just slaying this challenge and I'm like, oh my. That is not me at the moment, but we'll get there. Here's the time where if I have figured out the stats, we're putting it here. Ta-da! Ooh, stats. Look at it. Ooh. 'Cause that's my progress on HRCYED so far, and a very, very short like reading wrap up. You should check my Goodreads if you want to see what I rated everything. And if I had anything deep to say about the books I've read so far. I'm deciding on whether or not I want to do like a real sit down, kind of more in-depth reading wrap up, but I also kind of feel like it'll be redundant. So I don't know, I haven't decided yet. It's fine. I still have these 3 books to finish from the previous TBR games, plus a couple more that I don't have physically. I mean, either have it on ebook or getting it from the library or audio or something. My library sucks though, and I think that's okay. I mean, it's stressing me out a little bit, but I think it's okay. This could be much worse. I made a lot of progress this month in getting that TBR selection book list read. Feeling good about that, so I am ready to do another TBR for November. I'm excited to see what else we will get. But that is it for today. I'm going to stop blabbing. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh wait, don't forget to tell me what your HRCYED progress is. I want to hear. Okay, bye. I forgot a book. I also read the Nightblood Prince. This was the July release, and it was also very good. I am proud of myself. I'm actually keeping up with the new release prompt. Last year I did not, and just was like, well, I didn't finish that, so bye HRCYED. I'm doing very well this year. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Bye. When he really had to do difficult things. Do I have something in my hair? I do.